Ain't God good?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes we don't see ourselves where we are today. When we look back from which we came, and we look at where we are today, sometimes we just don't understand how we got here. I said I was not going to say nothing because I'm nervous. And I'm not nervous to get up and sing in front of y'all. I do that all the time. I'm nervous because the message in this song is so serious that I want my heart, my mind, my body, and my soul to be all the way right. And you can't say certain things or come and praise and worship God's name with hate in your heart or with, just mess. Just mess because you can't control things. You can't control what God has already destined for your life. And it's hard trying to walk and live for God. And I'm a true testimony of that. Sometimes I felt like I wasn't worthy enough to be able to get a job and pay my own bills because when he gave it to me before, I didn't do right by it. And I felt like, Lord, if you won't never give it to me again, you did enough. But he spoke to my spirit and said, I have a timeline for your life. And all the mistakes that you made, I knew you were going to make them. And the mistakes that you made were just not only for yourself. I chose you. And I anointed you. And I needed you to live this life for somebody else. So that when you spoke it, you didn't learn it from nobody else, but you learned it from your own life. And you walked it. And people judged you. And sometimes they didn't understand you. But I knew the whole time the wrongs that you were making, I knew they were going to be made right one day. And now is that time for me to get up before you and say yes to Jesus. Because I praise him. I worship him. And no matter what wrongs you make in your life, there's only one man that can judge that. And that's God. And he's God all by himself. He does it alone. He sent his son Jesus to die on the cross for somebody just as myself, who I feel sometimes is just so unworthy of all that he has done for me and my family. And I'm just here to say yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord. Will your heart and soul say yes? Will your spirit still say yes? Yes. will